To say that you're not attractive is to say that you're not God, yo. Ooh, gosh, damn, we're getting it started. We're getting it started today, yo. Um, I basically was just thinking about this concept, and I'm like, you know what? I need to make a YouTube video. You feel me? So, attraction, yo. Attraction is a super interesting topic for me because it's like it's so weird. Like we're all like attracted to ourselves, like in a sense. Like everybody is your reflection, right? So like to say like, oh, I'm attracted to that person is just to say that you admire what is in a mirror, right? Like everything is okay. God, right, at one point was one piece of glass, right? You could say like a sheet of glass, and that one sheet of glass, it couldn't experience itself because it was just one thing. How can it you know, it's like you've never seen your own reflection, right? Because you're just one thing. You need other people to see you, right? So that piece of glass, right, or God, it needed to separate from itself. It needed to basically shatter into a billion pieces, right? And now all those pieces are still that same piece of they're all still that piece of glass, that single piece of glass, but they're a part of, they're just a fragment or a fractal of it, you could say, right? So attraction is interesting because it's like to say that you're not attractive. What is attractive is what is godly, for one. What is attractive is what is godly. We're attracted to our own image, right? We're attracted to our own image. Admirer is a mirror, but the point is that yo, we are all like to say that you're not attractive is to literally say that you are not God. That's why self-esteem, which is a self-estimation of yourself, right? Is so important to have high self-esteem, right? And there's of course there's like the fine line between being humble and being egoic, right? You don't want to be egoic, but you want to how could you say, you want to give value to the fact that you are God. You are a reflection of God. So now all you can do is live godly, and your attraction will raise, right? You will become more attractive the closer you get to God, right? The farther you step away from God, for example, in diet, right? Like if you step far away from God when it comes to diet, and like you're just eating like literally processed foods and like candies and like, you know, soda or whatever, like this is far from God. This is far from like obviously what God intended on us eating, right? If you step far away from just whole real foods, you're going to become less attractive because you're literally becoming less godly. You're looking less like God, right? And then as you step closer into your God body, right, and you eat closer to what God intended us, you live closer with nature, you all these things, right? You literally become more attractive, right? Like you're letting your hair grow out and all the like everybody looks better with long natural, healthy, long hair. I know every single girl that I've ever met looks better with longer, natural, like, okay, so the point is that this, right? To not have a self-esteem, right, we have to know who we are in this world, because the more that you realize who you are in this world, it is demonic to not have a high self-esteem. It is demonic to tell yourself that you're not good enough or you're not attractive enough. That is demonic because you're literally talking about the physical reflection of God. Like when you look in the mirror, that is the physical reflection of God. So to not love that is to not love God, right? So I thought that was super interesting, like the law of attraction and everything, such a big thing. It's all God. That's what it is. And then when you find somebody that you deem as like, oh, I really am attracted to that person, most likely that person reminds you or is a closest reminder or reflection of you and what you want and where you want to be and the godliness within you, right? The divinity within you. When you're attracted to somebody, that most likely is because of you are attracted to the divinity within them, which reminds you of the divinity within yourself. But again, the key here is self-love, because all love is self-love anyway. This is all an illusion. The fact that we're even separation itself is the illusion. Separation itself is the illusion. So we have to just know that we all are God, we all are one, and we're all attractive as fuck. But some of y'all have stepped far from God, and and now you ugly. And that's what it is. That's what it is. When you step far from it, your physical body is going to become ugly, because what's inside is ugly, right? What's inside is ugly. So what's inside it has to permeate externally, right? So you tell me what you're seeing, yo. Oh shit.